You heard it from the man who knows him, the man who has worked with him, played with him, surely has his text number and I assume can thumb out some messages and get some messages. I think that even though it's Gronk being Gronk at first, and I like how the guy feigns ignorance as to why Gronk gave the number he gave. I mean, he may as well wear that number. But later he'll be back. He'll definitely be back. Hey, look, I look for any evidence that bolsters my beliefs, and Rob Gronkowski gave me that evidence in that response. He thinks he's coming back, Chris. I think he's coming back.
Well, again, it's great. Okay, he doesn't know that. He does not. And yes, we can have a little friendly wager on this. I mean, I pay up my wagers. I ate the damn. Oh, actually, it wasn't even a wager. I just did that out of the goodness of my heart and ate your damn chocolate pretzel and all that.
That's not a wager. The wager is the steak dinner that you owe me from 3 years ago.
Right. Well, I mean, okay, you got to come. You got to come back up to the office at some time, and then I can pay you back. All right. So that'll happen. I didn't forget about that. Don't be a jerk. But
all right.
No.
Go ahead.
Regardless, getting back to that. I just feel like this has got a different tone. And again, I know Gronkowski, he knows that Edelman's the ultimate competitor, and he's probably to a degree thinking, that, this is something where if he can get back healthy, he'll want another crack at it or whatever else. But, again, like Rob Gronkowski didn't have that type of moment when he left football, where he sat down and I'm retiring and shed tears and really fought them back and do all that because he knew there was a chance he might come back. I think this is one with Julian Edelman, again, to his own quote, the wheels have fallen off. He has a blown tire. From everything I know, just even last year, it was strugglesville for him to play when he did play. I mean, it was a real, I got to manage my knee and leg, every minute of the day. So, in my heart of hearts, again, we can go double or nothing on that steak dinner. I think it's over for Julian. I don't think he's got anything more in the tank.
Let me ask you this question then. Why didn't he retire? Why was he released by the Patriots? He could have just retired and they put him on the reserve retired list. He ended up being released by the team, failed physical designation, free to sign with another team. So if the Buccaneers would want him and he would want to play for them, no complications, no draft pick compensation for the Patriots like they had to do for Rob Gronkowski, who was never playing for the Patriots again. They got something for Gronk's rights because he was on the reserve retired list. Why wouldn't Edelman, if he truly is retired and never coming back, why wouldn't he just go on the reserve retired list?
Well, okay, one, maybe they look at it and go, wait, even if he does go somewhere else, he doesn't have much to offer. Maybe they know that he's banged up goods. But two, and again, I don't know the answer to this. I wish I maybe would have looked this up a little bit or thought about this, but there's got to be some benefit to the Patriots with him doing that contractually too. No? I mean, is there something?
I don't think there's any.
There's nothing there that
the
benefits them?
The benefit is put him on the reserve retired list because if he ever wants to come back, that team that wants him has to go through you. The benefit is putting him on the reserve retired list. And if you're going to have this big production at Gillette Stadium capped with Foxborough forever, and he says he's retiring a Patriot and he's never playing again, there's no reason not to go on the reserve retired list. There's no reason not to.
There's nothing that gets kicked down the road as far as salary, anything like that. I mean,
no, it's done. It's over. He doesn't get paid anymore. Either way, he doesn't get paid anymore.
I don't have an answer. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. I figured there was some reason, just as far as balancing checkbooks or whatever else, that made sense from the Patriots aspect to do that. But no, I mean, listen, that's a good question. I don't know either. I don't know what that means.
If he does join the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it would be presumably at some point later in the season, closer to the end of the run, have him ready for the postseason if it does happen. Until then, nothing stops him now from hanging out with Tom Brady and possibly joining the Tampa Bay Buccaneers players who will be with Tom Brady working out at the local high school. If you work out at the team facility, Jules can't be there. If you work out wherever, Jules can be there, just like some thought Antonio Brown was there last year for those off-site workouts.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.